everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's Derrick Henry's Ravens going up against Christian McCaffrey's Panthers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Hi again, folks. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And as we all know, Charles, offenses today, they're driven by the passing attack. But Larry highlighted in the open a couple of running backs who might just disagree with that assessment.
Yeah, and sometimes, occasionally you get a game where running backs will match each other, kind of carry for carry on opposite teams. But for the most part, they focus on themselves. How many touches will they get, and can they create big plays for their own team?
And both of these guys, certainly more than 5-10 touchbacks. They're workhorses. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And fights through one man. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
Cam has all the skills that you're looking for. The arm that can do everything. The ability to run, hard to bring down because of his size. But the joy that he plays the game, I think that's his stock in trade. That's his calling card. That's what sets him apart from other players.
On first down, it's Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there at 22.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Newton on first down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Flush to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. To throw again, Newton. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
When the Baltimore Ravens talk about stopping the run, they talk about using Brandon Williams, their nose tackle, as the key guy to stop other people's ability to run the football. They just re-signed him to a new contract, making him one of the highest paid nose tackles in the NFL.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. They snap it to Newton. Completes it to Dixon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third down. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
Julius Peppers going back to Carolina was really a no-brainer for the Panthers because what they're getting is not just a guy who can mentor their young talent, but they're getting a guy who can still get to the quarterback. Big-time player off of the edge, can also drop down and play defensive.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Now Newton on first down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And they're not going to get a playoff here as time will expire on this first quarter. 7-3 the score. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Here's Newton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. To throw on second down is Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Rolling to his right. Flushed out right. Whoosh. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They fake the give. Newton. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kelvin Benjamin, 31 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Newton. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They will go for it. Now Newton. That's to his running back, complete. 15 yards on the pickup there. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action.
What's tight? Tight end right. What's tight? Tight end right. You're set. 180. Do something. 36.
On first down, Newton escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route.
Gano for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having... that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On third down, Henry. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And he fields it cleanly. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now it's Newton. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
All right, Brandon, we'll see if I can get through this without being skipped as we welcome you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Ravens just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Now 1st and 10, Newton's able to get clear of the defense, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. That takes the lead up to 7. Continuing on the drive, Cam Newton to his big target, Kelvin Benjamin. And he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Panthers go up by 4. 1st and 10, Samuel's going to corral the deep ball, and he'll go in for the touchdown. That'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's get you up to North Carolina for the second half with Brandon and Charles.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Play action. It's Newton. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he slides to avoid the hit. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the air now with Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down. Newton. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. C.J. Mosley coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. And now the offense will look to respond after the sack. Here's Newton now on second down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And now a 1st down following that long gain. Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roam now. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Newton's going to throw it. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets it build up.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.